What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy T-Mac219, aka the Anime Accountant, and I'm back with a couple more Master Duel videos. In today's video, I want to show you two dubs I had, but I also want to give you guys my information if you guys wanted to add me on Master Duel. We can, link up and have some duels and work on some different decks. So like I said, I want to show you guys two duels that I had today, but beforehand, I'm going to show you guys my deck and then just kind of circle through it. And you guys let me have, if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below on different cards that I can put in my deck and some cards that you suggest I take out. Some cards I do put in here for fun because I do like, I've learned that a lot of cards in Platinum, a lot of decks in Platinum, they allow you to get basically, really one strong monster, and kind of using that monster against my opponents is basically the basis of my Blue Eyes deck. Using things like a Dimensional Wall and Magic and Cylinder, or just pretty much taking away their monster effects with like stuff like Skill Drain. But I'm going to quickly, cycle through all my cards so you guys can see them. Just leave a comment or anything about, take this out, put this in, or take this out and add more of these. Like, if you guys think I should add more Melanie of the Wakened Dragons or something like that, more Silver's Cries or anything, just please leave a message in the comment section below. So this is the first duel that I had. Like I said, I'm a level 5 and I was going against a level 3 Platinum. This was an interesting duel nonetheless. Let's see the first hand that I got. The first hand that I had, it was okay. It wasn't really amazing. So I did get a Max C here. And I wasn't able to go first. So I popped the Maxi, and to hope to God it went through. A lot of the times Maxis don't really be going through. And I did want to see what card he had. And of course he had the Call by the Grave, so my Maxi didn't go through. And if you, let me know in the comment section if you guys believe I should add a Call by the Grave to my deck. So reasoning, I've seen this card before, but I never really understood it. Basically, I choose a level monster, and he keeps discarding cards until he gets a monster that he can summon, like a level 4 monster, I guess. And by chance, if while he's activating cards, if he gets a level 7 monster, he can summon that monster or whatever monster I choose. I mean, I guess for the deck that he's using, that must be pretty useful. I've never seen one in a Blue Eyes deck though. So as we see, he's going through his turn, using his card to pretty much, to keep excavating cards from his deck. Him using that Ash Blossom, I thought that was like, I was like, whoa. I've only pretty much summoned the Ash Blossom to the field as a worst case scenario in a duel. Like, this is my last line of defense, and screw it, I'm throwing the Ash Blossom down. So pretty much, it's crazy how long a lot of people's turns go. Like basically, like for like a Blue Eyes deck, I feel like that's the shortest turn deck. Like I'll probably place like 2 or 3 cards, especially my opening turn, and that's really it. So here, I popped the trade in. I didn't really want to get rid of my alternative Blue Eyes White Dragon because you really can't return it to the field unless you have the Whitestone and the Ancients to put it back in your hand. And then he activates this trap card. Of course, a trap card that turns into a monster card. Let me guys know if there's a card like that I can run with my Blue Eyes deck. Because I forgot when we had the normal and rare event, and a lot of people kept using like these parasite, or not parasite, but Paleozoic type cards, and their whole deck is basically based off trap cards that can become monster cards. But basically, I popped this Lightning Storm. Did it go through? Because honestly, I did not. Let's see, does it go through? I haven't used my Forbidden Droplet. I wish Lightning Storm worked on every card on the field, not just face-up attack position cards. And pretty much this was it. This was all I could do. I had a shitty first hand. I was hoping that from that trade in I would get at least a Dragon Shrine. or at least another Blue Eyes monster to freaking go to the graveyard so I can return it with use Return of the Dragon Lords. So another trap card that can turn into a freaking monster card. I, I sometimes I'm just thinking, man, I need a new deck. Like the Blue Eyes deck is fun, but it's so limited to what it can do. Like I said, I love popping these dimensional walls. I was hoping he had a card where shit he he could have killed me in one turn, so I could have won the duel. But you rarely see you gotta probably get to like the third or fourth turn for that. So I draw a Silver's Cry. It's not looking too good for me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When playing this duel, it was not looking too good. I was annoyed. Of course, I had a two face downs. I really put that Silver's Cry down just to like maybe I can bluff him to thinking that there may be something there, so he wouldn't attack, but he does. So the game's pretty much tied. And then he quit. So I don't know if this was a internet issue or if he just thought that I had something. It probably was an internet issue, but hey, a dub is a dub. I'm taking what I can get at this point on on Master Duel. So my second duel, of course, this duel will be a little bit better, a little more interesting, and a little bit more activity for me than the last one. And then also, I guess in platinum, like I think I asked you guys before, is going first like the rule of thumb, depending like, cause I don't know the Blue Eyes deck. I think it works good first. Works good going first or second, but honestly, I have no idea which one I should choose more often than not if I win the coin toss. But you can see I set up my T right here. Not much I can do. However, if you check the hand, you do see two ash blossoms. So I was like, okay, well, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of summoning, doing different things like that. So two ash blossoms, I'm pretty sure that'll work out great for me. I didn't want to use the dimensional wall just yet. I wanted him to get a stronger monster than that. So back to my turn. He laid the card face down. And of course, Whitestone Ancients, probably my favorite tuner card for the Blue Eyes deck. Summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck, straight from the deck. Okay, so now we're cooking. Now my Blue Eyes deck is cooking, and hopefully I can do something. So I turn the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Not bad. Like I said, I wish I would have got a Dragon Strine. And then, of course, he had all these, this Dogmatica deck, I guess. So my attack didn't go through. I was pretty bummed, but I believe I still have that dimensional wall back there. And then, of course, and so you guys may be wondering, like, well, Tamarcus, you just had, you have a Monster Reborn and a Return of the Dragon Lord. So I had read his card, and I thought it said the card that it just sent to my graveyard will return back on the field. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to waste this because I'm just going to get the turn. And I got the dimensional wall so I won't be attacked. So I'm waiting. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, is the card coming back? And nothing happened. So I said, okay, well, I read that completely wrong. So I said, well, if that's the case, I'm probably going to have to use one of these Monster Reborn or Return of the Dragon Lords. See, this is what happened. So that's when I thought, oh, okay, well, my card's going to return back after this turn, and it didn't. So I was like, what? Because honestly, I probably could have won the duel sooner than that, but I took all this damage basically for no reason, not reading the card right. So I said, okay, well, on this next turn, I'm gonna just use Monster Reborn or Return of the Dragon Lords because I was, I was shitty. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was like, can I not read? Did I misunderstand it? Because he probably, I drew my card, Twin Twisters, of course. So look at the amazing combo right here. Get the blue eyes from the graveyard to summon the blue eyes alternative dragon in my hand. Come on, I don't know why I'm explaining it to you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen a blue eyes deck, had a blue eyes deck, or do it against a lot of blue eyes decks. Heck, you probably do it against me a lot of the times and said, another blue eyes deck. But yes, another blue eyes deck. So activate that effect, because of course I was gonna go in for the Dracula Bloom, but then he popped a skill drain, which is kind of crazy because I feel like my deck, regardless, a blue eyes deck is good if someone has a skill drain out on the field. Actually, I think it's an optimal position to win a duel if there's a skill drain, except for those cards, that quick effects that come from the graveyard when they're destroyed. Those kind of suck. But then he had a solemn judgment, which again, like I said, I didn't care because okay, lowering your life points for me because I have a lot more things going on inside my hand than what you could think. So I kind of realized that if you are running a dragon deck and you have Monster Reborn or Return of the Dragon Lords in your hand, use Return of the Dragon Lords. You'll see here shortly, but the special ability that you can banish Return of the Dragon Lord from your graveyard to protect all your dragon monsters on the field. A1, because I did think about using Monster Reborn. So here we go, going into battle. Like I said, I could he popped a skill drain, so I couldn't get my number 7 Dracula Bloom out on the field, but I was able to destroy all his monsters. So I'm going to end my turn here, and great enough, this is where holding on to these two cherry blossoms and Joyous Springs really helped me out here, because I know he wasn't expecting to. Oh god, I hate this card. I was at first when he did this, I was like, am I dueling Merrick Ishtar? Like, where did this come from? Is he about to say the chant and summon the winged dragon of Ra on me? Now that would have been wild, and then banish me to the Shadow Realm. But luckily he did have that skill drain on the field. But man, I don't know about you guys, but when someone summons that spear on the side of your field and you're killing it, you got 3 or more monsters, and that happens, it sucks. But luckily, I put that down, and I had this Monster Reborn, summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon back onto my field. Or Blue Eyes Eternal Dragon. I guess it doesn't matter. And another fun fact, I didn't know this. If you discard a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, a Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon from your hand, you cannot special summon it with Monster Reborn unless initially you summoned it from your hand by showing the Blue Eyes and then you put it out in the field and it went to the graveyard. Then you can use it with Monster Reborn. I thought that was crazy. When I first found that out, when I was first dueling, I was kind of pissed. But moving into battle, and then this is I guess when my second joy. No, this is when Return of the Dragon Lords, I believe, helped me out. Yep, he couldn't destroy my monster, and with that, GG's. So like I said, another duel, another 2 dubs for me. Thanks for everybody for tuning into the video. Like I said, if you guys have any tips that I can do with my Blue Eyes deck or just any other deck builds I should have for Platinum so I can get to Platinum 1, because I've been stuck on Platinum 5 for quite a while, please let me know. I think I probably am going to switch up some of the trap and spell cards I have in my Blue Eyes deck. Some trap and spell cards I just put in there because I like them, but they really don't tune in with the deck. But thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video.